Alright, YouTube, sup guys? I haven't made a video in a super long time. I'm really sorry, but I just got these new Adidas Adizeros in the mail. They're from Adidas because my old Adizeros broke, so I sent them in. They sent me a brand new pair, which is amazing. So yeah, I've already tried them on and stuff, so I can give you a quick review as well. But this is just, I'm just gonna open the box up. So you got that paper, whatever, right? I'll try insoles. I took them out because the comfort insoles I think are just so much better. And Shazam! Oh boy, these are so light. These are so super light, and not even that, but they're extremely comfortable. Durable, that's questionable. That's questionable for sure. But you know what? You take care of your cleats. They'll take care of you. I'm gonna throw that aside. Alright. So right here we have the Adidas Adizeros, and they come with a leather balsam and like cloth leather balsam to keep the leather soft and waterproofing, I believe. I have dubbing from earlier. From my old Adizeros because they didn't come with that, and I have like a big tub of dubbing, so you know, still was nice. So why don't you get started on the boot? So the F50 Adizeros. Basically, I'm going to be telling you about the boot, and then I'll be comparing it to the Adidas Adizero ones. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today because a lot of people they're curious about the differences and stuff. So yeah, and I'm sorry that I sound really nasally and stuff. I have a bit of a cold because it got really cold all of a sudden after summer here in Canada. It got really cold all of a sudden. So yeah, kind of my fault. Okay, so let's start at the bottom, and you have the stud configuration, same as the Adizero ones. Let's see, yep, exact same stud configuration. You know, these studs are actually really great. If you look at that Adizero Primes, they have multicolored studs. Like, these will be different color, these will be different color, these will be different color. These three, these two, and these two are groupings. I think for the Adizeros, the front two represent pushing off and something like that. This, I have no idea. And these three represent traction. So they all serve, I mean, they're just not colored, but obviously they serve the exact same purpose. So, you know, Adidas have probably obviously put a lot of thought and technology into this. So yeah, they're great studs, hardly ever slip, always feel comfortable. Yeah, there's only one main difference I think between these and Adizero ones is this little plastic bit right here. It is plastic, and it comes around the front, and it ends right there. And I think just like added durability so the leather here doesn't rip off, or leather doesn't tear off the front of the boot, which is great, right? Added durability is always a plus. Okay, look in here, inside the boot I have the comfort insole. Because this isn't the synthetic version, these don't have the sprint frame inside here. I don't know why they don't. I mean, maybe because they don't want to add unnecessary weight. But honestly, the sprint frame runs from inside the boot from like here to here. I'm not sure actually, but I don't know. I think if they added that and had the leather, that would have been awesome. But you know what? It's Adidas' choice, and they have to market their synthetic versions, which I think are much below par than the other ones, so they can sell these synthetic versions as well. And okay. And you know, external heel counter, that's always great. This is the sprint frame. I have very ugly fingers. Don't bite them. Fingers. What am I saying? Sprint frame. And right here inside the boot, you can't see that, but if you go to a store, please do look here. You'll see kind of like the Adidas Javelani sort of ridges. It's like this slip and slide. No, whoa. Swerve and something like that, ridge technology, and it's really grippy, and there's like lines of like rubbery sort of things, and it's really hard for your heel to slip out, which I think is great. That's great. And yeah, and then this kind of strip down here is the design. It is like a sticky a bit, like not rubber, like a sticker sort of. It's kind of sticky. That's good, and it creates a visual effect when you're running across the field. Blue and then a line of green, which is great. And the tongue. It juts out a bit more. The Adizero ones didn't. It was kind of like straight across like that. Sorry. And yeah, and it's a bit more padded than the Adizero ones. The Adizero ones, I think, which is good. It's padded. And yeah, I'm filming on my iPhone. It's kind of hard because it's so zoomed in. And I'm sorry, my hand's kind of slipper. Like I lose focus and stuff. I really do apologize. Yeah, so it's padded, and when you hit the ball, it makes a really good connection with the ball, and you know it's just that padded tongue feeling, which is just great. And the leather, Adidas have opted to go for a full grain leather, other than the Golio leather they use on the Adizero ones. And I'm not gonna lie, this leather feels so great. Like, you know when you have good leather, when it's just when it's really supple and it just kind of like bounces back. Yeah, it's really supple and soft, and yeah, it feels amazing. Not gonna lie. I noticed, I don't know if they did this on purpose or it's just because I haven't broken the zine enough, but when you put your foot in right here, it kind of juts out a bit more. Usually it juts out. I just pushed it with my finger and it kind of stayed down, but usually it juts out a bit more, and I feel like that it adds added protection, sort of, to a degree. When you get stepped on, it hurt a lot on the Adizero ones, but on the Adizero ones, literally, like, I could feel my individual toe through the leather, because it was so thin. But this one is kind of poofy in a good way, like poofy, but you still get an extremely good touch on the ball, which is amazing. And yeah, I think I've covered most of the differences between the Adizero ones and Adizero twos. You know, these aren't the Kevlar laces like the Adizero primes. I think it'd be awesome if they added that to all of them. But yeah, it's the exact same boot, and you know, this little white line that's also different. It's just a design sort of thing. Oh, and also the boot profile. Not the profile. Sorry, I don't know what it's called. But like, if you look at it, it's a lot more curved on the inside. Like, if you look at it like this, oh god, I'm stretching like crazy right now. If you look at it, it's a lot more curved. Well, okay, you know what? Normally it's curved, but I have an extremely wide foot, and they're already starting to form to my foot. So normally it would be, instead of like that, it would be a lot more curved inwards. Not that much, but like not so dramatically so. But it'd be curved in a lot more inwards, and that's just like the profile of the boot, I guess. So yeah, that's also a thing that they changed. And yeah, guys, that's about it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll be happy to answer them. Yeah, and you know what? I honestly don't. I mean, liking, subscribing. I honestly don't care. I just put these out to help people decide what kind of cleats they should get and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just I want to help people out. That's all. And thank you so much, Adidas, for sending me these brand new cleats. They take care of their customers. That's great to know. All right, thanks, guys. See you later.